Hi, Canadian hockey moms.
Our first question comes from Kimberly and her 9-year-old son Ty. When did you start being a goalie and why did you choose to be a goalie?
Well, Kimberly, I started to be a goalie when I was 8 years old. I was a forward. I started to play hockey. I started to skate at 4 years old, and I just had a chance to be goalie and a forward on the same team. I just figured it was more hockey. So I kind of enjoyed it. And the following year, coach came over and said, "Well, what do you want to be? You want to be a, you want to be a forward or you want to be a goalie?" And that's where I made the big decision. I think it was the right one. I became a goalie.
Cool, cool. Our next question comes from Jasmine. What's your best memory playing hockey as a child?
Um, you know what? Just some of the tournaments we had in the winter. Traveling, going sleep over to other teammates, just being part of a team. Uh, you know, Hockey on the pond. Growing up in Montreal, it was kind of pretty easy to find an ice sheet outside somewhere to skate. These were all memories that they're great, and I always gonna remember for all my life.
Our next question comes from Sandra. Were you ever cut from a team as a child or as you got older? How did you handle it? And what's your advice for kids who get cut?
Well, I did. One year, I was in Bantam, and I was supposed to play in the top team, and they cut me because they felt if they would have cut the other kid would have probably quit hockey. So I had to play at an inferior level just that one year because of that kid, kind of took my spot. And you know what? It was hard, and the support of my family was really important to kind of make me realize, it is what it is, and you just got to play harder and do what you need to do for next year to be on top again. And that's what I did, and it's important that you have the support because as a kid, sometimes you don't have the background to handle these type of adversity.
Our next question comes from Ang and her son Hayden. What teams or levels of hockey did you play when you were young?
Well, I played in mostly double letters the whole way up to midget, and I was able to play midget AAA. Went to the major junior in Quebec, from the American Hockey League to the NHL. So I've kind of played played a lot of hockey along the way. It's been a long time.
Um, our next question comes from Carrie and her 11-year-old son Bailey. How do you stay focused in a game? Do you visualize, or are there any pregame routines that are helpful?
Well, I do both. I visualize is really important. I think seeing things before it happens really helps you to be able to react better. And so definitely I use that method of preparation. But I think getting prepared, doing things over and over before a game, I think kind of puts you in the right frame of mind to be successful or to know what to expect about your body, about your rest, about your eating habits, about everything you do. And so, I think there's a lot of things in your preparation that you could do to really help get your game to the different level.